Okay, looking good. So today I'm going to a concert and I'm going to do a little getting ready for you video. I do have a little bit of makeup already on my face, so it's just gonna kind of be like a touch up of like the little bit that I put on my face for work, adding on like a little bit extra, and then doing my hair also. So I'm going to go in and touch up the foundation that's already on my face with a Wet Beauty blender here. I'm just gonna get like a little bit of foundation, so I'm not doing like as much as I normally do. I just want to touch up where I got a little bit greasier today at work, because they want me to have like this huge analysis done by Thursday, and it's not hard, it just takes such a long time. So I probably got a little bit sweaty at work, a little bit of that stress sweat. So cover this back up with my foundation here. Also making sure I get my under eye areas, just so that if my mascara smudged a little bit, we fixed that. Just blending it all back in. I really just have foundation on my face, so it's a pretty easy fix. Just make sure my whole face looks like it's the same color. I feel like with the Wet Beauty blender, it just helps blend everything a lot better. Alright, now I'm gonna go in and spray my face with a little bit of setting spray, just so that we'll lock all of this in place. Got the cap for this. I'm just gonna spray this with my Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray by Hourglass, just so that that resets a little bit there. And while I do that, I'm gonna get all my powders out and ready to go. I do have two setting sprays that I use. This one's a little bit more of like a fine mist, the Hourglass one. And then the next one that I have, I don't know, I feel like it just sprays out more product each time. So thank you for the follow. It's just a little bit harder to do this one when I'm just setting my foundation, but I did see this is like a TikTok hack to like set your foundation with setting spray and then to go and do the rest of your face as well. So I've been doing that for the past like couple weeks and it works out pretty good for me. So not bad. Also, I try to like finesse with the settings a little bit so that like the audio matches up a little bit better with like as I'm actually saying it, and I don't know if it worked, but I tried to finesse some settings if it's significantly worse. Sorry. I'll go back and rewatch part of this stream just so that I can see also. But yeah, I like finesse with a bunch of the settings, so we'll see. I'm gonna go in here with my powders now. I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting powder here for my face. I'm also gonna go over my eyelids a little bit also, even though I'm gonna put shadow on. Just set my face in place. This is the Juvia's Place setting powder, but I also feel bad saying that because it's like sold out everywhere, and so I honestly don't know where I'm going to get more, and I like it, so I don't want to say, oh, it's great, everyone go out and get it, because I don't know, you can't right now. I don't know if they're discontinuing it or if it's just like temporarily unavailable, but it's not available at Ulta, which is like the only place I've seen that it's sold at, and it's also not available on their website. So I don't know, it seems like it's like kind of one of their core products. They wouldn't just discontinue it, but I don't know, hopefully it comes back in stock. Otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do, because I still have like quite a bit left in here, but we'll see. I like to have like spares of my makeup, just like on hand, just so that like if there's like a sale or anything, and then also so I'm not panicking that I have to go out and buy anything. I just have like a spare, and then I have like a little bit of time to replenish the spare. But I really like that powder. It is, I feel like, more affordable than the Laura Mercier powder I used to use. I should have used that one today. It's a special occasion, but that's okay. I'm now going in with my, that was like a really dramatic snap close there. Trying to get this on my neck a little bit too. This is the L'Oreal Infallible powder. This can also be used with a little sponge underneath to just like put it on as a foundation, but you just use it as an additional foundation. H. Jones, do you have Instagram? I don't actually. I don't know. I get distracted really easily, so I just like try to limit the number of social medias that I have. So I actually have very few social medias. I also wouldn't give it out even if I had one probably. Now going in with a little bit of bronzer here, a little bit of the NARS bronzer. As you can tell, I use this a lot because it's got a big hole in it from where I've used it. I like to put it on my cheeks just to give my face a little bit more of a shape, a little bit more depth. And I am using a highlighter brush here technically just to give it, I feel like, a little bit of like a softer look, but also just to kind of shape my face, just make my face look less round, although there's nothing wrong with having a very round face. What socials do you have? Socials that I would share with you all is just like the Twitch, because you're here, and then I also have a YouTube where I have some of my past broadcasts as well, and that's linked in my about section as well. So those are kind of my only two that I have and give out. I just kind of haven't set up any of the other ones, just because I just haven't, I don't know, I haven't had like a need to yet. Like like a Discord would be fun, but I'm just not sure what I would do with it, so I just kind of haven't gotten into that yet. I'm also just a little worried with having some things like that, because I did have like the whisper feature enabled at first, because I didn't realize how that was going to go for me, and it did not go well, so I don't know. I'm just a little afraid to just kind of turn too many things on for internet strangers, because people are like really bold on the internet with things that they'd say. Like the things, like the links and like the things that got sent to me in my whispers were like very inappropriate. Like, so there's no chance of doing a belly pic for a sub. No, I'm like also like fully clothed right now, so there's like no way I would do that right now. I'm also wearing a bodysuit, so it just logistically would not work. But thank you for your kind offer. Are you the same person that's been asking for those photos on my other stream, or are there like a couple of you? Because I feel like almost on every one of my streams someone asks for that. Alright, I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter here. I also just did my blush, same as the NARS brand. I feel like I do put on quite a bit of blush, but I heard you're just supposed to make yourself look like a clown, and then it just looks really good. Plus, like, I used this like filter on my face one time, and it like gave me like pretty heavy blush. I'm like, wait, I really like that. So now I try to do it kind of heavier. Just a little bit of nose highlight because I love that. All right, I'm going to go in with the eyes here. You do need to clean my brush off because I did an eye look last night that I really did not vibe with, so I need to make sure all the colors off of my brushes here as well. If possible, the offer can be for a future stream. I just don't think that's something that I'm going to do. I mean, I have swimsuit streams also. Like if you're just like looking to see me, my past streams are pretty much all available on my page as well. All right, just cleaning off the color that I put on this brush because I don't know. I thought I was like really doing something with my eye look last night, and I was really not doing something with my eye look last night. It was just really dark and just not the move. And then I tried to fix it, and I don't think there was any fixing that. So I decided to go in. I used my like Tartelette Baby Bloom palette. I like was like, let's use this like darkest like shimmer color. And like that just did not work. That just was not that just was not, I don't know. I think that's just good for like little accents, or I just don't know how to like use it well. I'm gonna go in here with a little bit of my KVD Shake eyeshadow primer. Just gonna prime my eyelids, just get them ready for color. You can see a little bit of my mascara, my eyeliner, something smudged on my eyelid. So glad that I'm doing eyeshadow here because we can cover that up. I'm also going to go in with a different Tartelette palette. This is the Tartelette Toasted palette. I don't know, the colors in here are just very beautiful, and I just feel like I don't give it enough love. So I'm going to go in here with, I think I'm going to go in with Latte down here. And I am going to try to look in my little mirror that's in front of me just so I can see, because I'm quite far from the mirror that's behind me. Alright, so I'm just going on the edges here of my eye, and then I'm going to just sweep the color over. I'm going to sweep this over. I'm going to try to only go in one direction, because again, I saw this as like another little hack. You're supposed to just sweep your brush over in one direction instead of going back and forth. So I don't know how big of a difference that really makes, but we're gonna do it here. Okay, I just went back. I just noticed myself doing it, but we're getting close. We're getting closer to something good. All right, I'm actually pretty happy with this eye. Looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay. On to the next eye. Oh, I'm holding this. I'm not even looking at it. Sometimes it's better to look from far away, and you can't see all like the little imperfections of how the color's blending. I also didn't use my eyeshadow primer last night. I'm like, this color's pigmented enough. We'll just go in. No eyeshadow primer, and I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's all in my head, but the eyeshadow primer, I really think makes a difference in like the blendability of the shades and just how they come out. Like, because last night I skipped it and the look was just not good. It was not good. Okay. A little bit more on this eye, and then I feel like we're good. Maybe just touch up the corner a little bit here. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with a little brush, and I'm going to go under my eyes with that same color. I just feel like it really just ties the whole look together. It just makes it a lot more cohesive. But there's definitely times where I'll just do like top eyeshadow and I won't do the bottom, and it's fine. But I just really think this brings everything together. Let me just see how we're looking. My little closer mirror, just a little bit more on the outside here. But pretty happy with that. Okay, no, not bad. Okay. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a shimmer shade. I'm going to go in with this one here. Just kind of shimmer up my face. I might go in and do like an accent color today, actually. I feel like I'm wearing such like a bold, like fun fit. You guys can't really see it, but I'll show you in a second. I just feel like I'm wearing such like a bold, fun fit. I just need like a little more pizzazz Then again, I'm going to a concert on a Tuesday, so maybe I don't need that much pizzazz. But if anyone's curious, I'm going to see Avril Lavigne, so young me is just hyped out of her mind to be going. I'm like, I hope she plays Skater Boy. Like, I hope she plays like, I don't know if the song's called Girlfriend, but it's definitely about that. I'm just like, wow, super excited. And she's the opener, so I'm trying to get there on time. Because I usually miss like most of the opener. But she's like a big name, so I don't know, maybe they'd have like another other I don't know, maybe there's like another opener that wasn't listed that is gonna play first, because I feel like she's like a big name and bringing in a lot of people such as myself. But it's funny, she used to be such a big name, like I don't know, it's crazy that she's now like opening for people. I also think this was the same concert, so I was living in LA for a bit for school, and I think like Machine Gun Kelly had a concert. It was like right across the street from my like college campus, but like I had a class from like 6:30 to 9:30 at night, so I like couldn't go. And it was funny because as I was walking to class, I heard the concert. I'm like, that's where I should be, not heading to class right now. But it's like a little redemption moment for me because I'm like, oh, I have to walk to class instead of going to a concert right now. But I'm not walking to class, now I'm going to a concert. Alright. A little bit of just brow color there. I'm pretty happy with this look. I don't think I'm going to do an accent color. It's a Tuesday. We're going to live. We're going to be okay. I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner and just touch up the line a little bit here. Just making sure that I just drew on my eyeball. Make sure it looks nice here, nice and thin. I am going to go in and put on false lashes as well. So I guess the line doesn't matter as much. I'm probably going to keep this out just to have it so that when I do put on my false lashes, I can touch up the line a little bit, because sometimes just the false lashes, like, I don't know, I don't put them on 100% perfectly, so they just need a little bit of extra line just to help out for the gaps. Put on a little bit of lower lash mascara because I definitely covered it up when I just went back over my face. Okay, I'm gonna get like a smidge closer to my mirror for 1 second here. You can see what I'm doing. Otherwise I will get this on my face and we're gonna have to redo like 4 of my makeup steps. Okay, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I'm also going to touch up, I said I was going to leave this out. I'm going to touch up my brow color a little bit as well. I'm also going to dry shampoo my hair. I thought I sunburned my scalp. That's just what it looks like. I'm going to dry shampoo this a little bit. Just say I'm going to curl my hair. Just give it a little bit more volume here. Take out my hairspray for later. I'll probably turn on my hair curler now just so that it's ready to go when I'm ready to go, which I guess I'm not. Not close to being ready to go. All right. I'm gonna get my little clips and put those in my hair. But first, we're gonna do brows, and we're gonna do lashes, and we're gonna do hair. I do need a new little, sorry, there's a lot of like movement going on. I used the last of my brow pencil this morning, so I do need to get a new one out. I like keep a whole stash of these around just because I go through them so quickly, because I have like no natural eyebrow and I have to draw it on all the time. But I still have like 2 more backups of these. This is the Morphe pencil, and I do use the matching brow pomade, but I'm just gonna touch up the shape a little bit here. Just gonna put back what I had on my face. I just go back in with a little bit more pomade too, just to darken them up. So I do have like the little matching Morphe pomade, and I'm gonna just touch this up. I do try to go in with like a heavier hand, like the back and middle of my brow versus like the front. I do like to keep that like lighter. Okay, looks pretty decent. I think that's as good as it's gonna get today. Okay, yeah, they're not bad. I'll take them. All right, I'm gonna go in with some brow gel as well. This is the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, and I'm just gonna just brush this through my brows just to keep them in a place and nice here. A little bit off this edge, and they'll be a little bit more symmetrical. Then I'm going to set my face again with more setting spray. And as that dries, I've made my face very moist here. I'm going to divide my hair and get it ready to be curled, because I think I'm going to do one of my other cute little like hairstyles that I always do for concerts. I'm going to take a little bit of hair here. I'm going to put it in a little elastic. Let me see if I can make these look the same and look cute. So I'm going to take this little section of hair and tiny elastic. I think I'm going to put little clips in my hair too. We'll see how this looks. We'll also see if I like melt these tiny elastics. I sometimes have like a bad habit of like getting the hair curler or hair straightener too close, and then I melt the elastic off, which is not good. Cause like it doesn't stick to my hair or anything. It just, oh, it's not bad as is. It doesn't like melt into my hair. It just like snaps off, and then I don't know where it went. Okay, maybe just bring in a little bit more hair on this side. Okay, it's pretty decent. I feel like these are just very little sections of hair that I'm grabbing here, but that's okay. I also have little clips that I can put in too. Okay, these elastics are stuck together. Come with me, just one of you. Okay, all right, I guess I'm gonna double elastic this one. I guess I should double elastic the other one too, just keep them similar. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Let me double elastic this one also here. Now that I have two hands to separate these. I guess I will grab my little clips too, so that I don't melt these, because then the clip will be in the way. So I will be right back with my little hair clips. Gosh, I'm like getting all this other hair that doesn't belong in this in here. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me get my little clips. should have grabbed my hair oil also while I was up, but that's okay. If anyone watched my rave get ready with me, these are the same clips I had in. That was also, I meant to do my hair for that, but like my hair was still wet just because I timed things badly, so I don't know. This looks fine. This looks fine and dandy. My part is not as straight as I thought it was. That's okay. I'm just gonna give my face like another little second to dry here. So I'm gonna curl these little sections here. And I did already spray my hair with heat protectant earlier today. I was ready. So I'm going to just grab this little section because now like my clip's protecting my hair so that it's not melting the elastic, hopefully. If not, the elastic will snap in the clip, and I guess that's okay. I am trying to keep like a little bit of this end section out just so that it doesn't look like a super ringlety curl, and then I'm just letting it dry. Not dry, I'm just letting it cool in my hand a little bit here. I'm just gonna toss this towards like the back of my head because then all my hair is on either side of my neck. Let me switch what side my gloves on. I have burned my hand with this straightener, and like the glove wouldn't have necessarily prevented it. It was just me being dumb, but I have burned my hand with this curler, and it is immensely painful. I accidentally grabbed like the whole thing with my bare hand, so if you are curling your hair and you get distracted, just make sure you're aware of what is in your hands because you will hurt yourself. Alright, I'm just going to hold this one in my hand a little bit so that it can cool off. Alright, looks good. I guess I'll just finish my hair and then I'll put on lashes at the end now that I'm going here. I'm also a little bit OCD. I always do this side of my hair first, so I'm going to, it's kind of funny how it like separated out this little piece. I'm going to continue curling this side, and I'm trying to grab pieces, I guess, kind of like underneath and then on top, just so that all the pieces are a little bit more the same length. It just makes it easier for when I'm like trying to hold the end piece out, that it doesn't slip out as easily because they're all a little bit more the same length. I do probably need to get a haircut soon, even though I love my long hair. I just need to trim the edges because I can tell they're a little bit ratty there. It's been, I think last time I had my hair trimmed was April, so it's been like almost 3 months-ish. So it's probably been, yeah, almost 3 months. So it's probably time. I don't know, I feel like that's one of the hardest things about like trying to grow your hair out is that you have to get it cut regularly just to keep it healthy. And a lot of the time they don't need to cut off as much as like I think you're horrified that they're going to. Sometimes they do, but I don't know, last time I went in, I just like really did not want to get my hair cut. And the guy's like, I'm like, just cut off an inch. He's like, you really only need a half an inch. I'm like, okay, great. But sometimes like I've gone in like, and they're like, you need way more than that cut off. And I'm like, okay, maybe you just take a little bit more. Try not to get my earrings in this because I have like these like long dangle earrings and they keep wanting to come with my hair. I'm also going to try to alternate the direction that I'm curling my hair in. So this one I'm gonna curl the other way just so it has like a little bit more of a natural look and all of my curls don't like coalesce into like one large curl at the end of the night, which I feel like was like a trending thing at one point in time, but I just am not sure that's the look for me, and I don't think that's trending anymore. But I do know that like I feel like curling wands are not as popular anymore as they used to be. Like I don't know, I just really like the curls that they give like more than the ones with the clips on them, so I just never like switched back to like a clipped curler. I don't think I even have a curler with a clip on it. But yeah, I think, I don't know, people just don't use these as much. Like, I feel like in the salon, when you get your hair curled, like after you get it cut, like they use like one with a clip on it. I mean, they do all kinds of magic to my hair that I simply will never be able to replicate at home, but I do notice like that the curler they use is one that has a clip on it. I feel like it's also this, you have like a just like a bigger burn risk, I feel like, because you're like trying to just hold this extremely hot like rod with your hair. But okay, that was good because I alternated the way that one was curled, and then I also like kind of alternated the size. I'm gonna split these into two sections here. Go the front one. Okay, this was kind of a bigger section than I thought that it was, but that's okay. We'll just hold it for a little bit longer here. I feel like now that like concert season is here, I like curl my hair a lot more often. Like I feel like I curl like once a week, so I'm going to like concerts or something, or like events like once a week. But like in like the winter, I feel like I like hardly ever did anything to my hair. When I wake up, it looks like this, so it really looks like not bad. So, but now I don't know. Now I'm doing a lot more to my hair because before they were just like weeks where I'm like, wow, I haven't like curled my hair like in weeks. I also haven't straightened my hair. I don't know when the last time I straightened my hair was. I simply have no idea. And it's funny because I splurged to get like a really nice straightener too. Like I have like the Dyson hair straightener that's like huge. The little button, pop it open, the pink. I just never straightened my hair. I don't know. I just feel like maybe because my hair has gotten like long enough that like just the gravity like pulls it down so that it doesn't, I don't know, have any weird like bends in it. I've also been like trying to be better about letting my hair air dry. Because I feel like before that's how my hair would get kind of crazy looking, was I would just go to sleep with my hair like fully wet. Like I would like hop out of the shower and like into bed basically. And I feel like that's probably the biggest thing that helped me, is just letting my hair air dry so it doesn't dry all like crazy, like I tossed and turned on a pillow with it. I feel like I need more eyeshadow. I feel like it's like kind of light. But again, it's like a Tuesday, so I guess I don't need too much. I'm also not trying to match Avril Lavigne's vibe. I don't know if that's even her vibe anymore. I feel bad. I really haven't kept up with her. Like, if she has any new music, like, I'm not going to know any of it. Which I don't know. Like, does she? I went to, like, Chainsmokers. It was like a concert, had a bunch of other people at it, but one of them was Chainsmokers. And I didn't realize that Chainsmokers had come out with, like, a new album, so I was just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, Chainsmokers do all their like old bangers, and like it was like they played a lot of like their new music, and I was like, well, okay, like I don't know a lot of this. I was also a little sad they didn't play like the hashtag selfie song. If anyone remembers that, I think I was in high school when that came out, so I just remember when that came out. It was like it was such a bop. And then they didn't play it at the concert, and I was like, oh, bummer. They did play like one of my other favorite Chainsmokers songs, so I like went to college in Arizona for a bit, and they like say the name like Tucson in the song, and I was like going to school there when it came out, and just like it was so crazy because it would just like shout out this like, not like a little town, but it just kind of shout out this kind of like random town that most people have never heard of. So I was really hyped to hear that, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes artists, they play their new album and I'm just like unprepared. I'm like, I didn't know you had a new album. Now I don't know any of this. I feel like this piece maybe should go with the other part of my hair, but I guess fun, like funny, embarrassing concert stories. So I went to see Drake in concert like a few years ago, which is honestly one of the best like concerts I've ever seen, just because like all of Drake's songs are just like so wonderful. I don't want to start a debate on new Drake or not. I don't love new Drake, but like, just my opinion. So it was just like all like old Drake songs. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted talking about old Drake now. It was just wild. But the opener was Migos, and somehow I like did not read like the ticket correctly or like the website correctly whenever I looked at. And I thought the opener said the Three Amigos. And I was like, I don't know who that is. So I like missed most of the opener. As soon as I got there, I'm like, this is Migos. It wasn't Three Amigos, it was Migos. And I'm like, how did I mess that one up? And it was just kind of sad and embarrassing that I missed part of Migos because I don't know, I guess I can't read. I feel like I've curled my hair much more quickly than I normally do, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I can see it's not as curled, I feel like, as it is normally. Okay, I think I'm gonna do these last sections here is 2. I feel like this one maybe should get redone, but that's okay. We're moving on. I don't know, maybe I should redo it. It's like in the front. Okay. Just separate these 2 sections into kind of equal-ish pieces. I feel like my hair's finally got to like a good point where it doesn't look crazy. So I went to the salon and I asked them to like balayage my hair, which basically means like they just dye like the bottom, like a little section of your hair, and that's like the only part that's dyed. Sometimes they do like, I don't know, like little face framing, like highlights or something, but it's pretty much the bulk of the dye is really just like on the bottom portion of your hair. And I don't know why, but they decided to give me highlights instead. And so like there's a point where I was like super blonde. Um and I'm just like, I cannot afford to maintain this lifestyle because every time I go to get my hair colored, it's like $500+ and I'm like, I can't afford to do this like monthly because now I have highlights. And so I like had my hair like re-dyed back, and then now like my natural hair is like growing out. So now it's finally to a point where like a lot of my natural hair is showing through. Now it just looks like my hair was balayage. It didn't look like my hair got like messed with at a salon. And it's funny because the salon I went to is one of those ones where they have like usually like a wait. They're like, oh, we're booked out through September, like in like July, and I like happened to get an appointment because I was like a student then, and I could take off like weird days and weird times to get my hair done. But yeah, I don't know. Then I walked out with highlights. I'm like, I spent so much money here, and my hair doesn't even look like what I wanted. All right, flip my hair over, shake it a little bit, a little volume in it. Okay, let me get my hair oil. So I will be right back with my hair oil. I'm gonna also think over what lipstick I want to wear. Don't know where any of them are. Might be this one. Okay, I'll be right back with my hair oil. Okay, and now I'm back with my hair oil. Oops, I am using the Verb Ghost Oil because it's one of my favorite hair oils that I feel like is pretty light, and I don't feel like it makes my hair like super greasy. I'm just gonna kind of loosen up some of these curls here just a little bit so they look nice, and just kind of oil them up so they got this nice shine to them. Also use a little bit of this to just put my hair down. That is kind of gotten out of control. I feel like I need another necklace. I feel like I need like a longer like necklace on also, but my hair will look a little bit better with time. Also, I'm gonna just hairspray this also, just have it stay. hopefully a little bit longer, but not make my hair super crunchy. Okay. I'm gonna just not touch my hair for a little bit, just so that I don't get my hair all, I don't get hairspray in my hands, basically. I don't know why that was a hard phrase for me to figure out. So I'm gonna put on lashes now that my face is dried down here from all of my sprays. I'm going in with my Ardell Double Up lashes, and I think these are the newer ones that I have. I hope so. I'm going in with the black Ardell Duo glue, just because I feel like I like the way it just blends better with my like eyeliner in my eye and stuff when it dries down. So I'm gonna rotate you all this way. Oh, not my big bag of foot scrub in the way. I'm gonna rotate you all this way so you can see me put my lashes on here, because I do need to get closer to my mirror. You try to like blow on them and get them to be a little bit dry so that they're tacky when they hit my eyes. And I just have a little bit of time to do modifications, but then they're pretty much stuck to my eye. It's always these corners I have trouble with. I'm gonna make sure I get the inside and the outside corner really stuck down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just kind of pushing my natural eyelashes up into them, just so that they look a bit better. Okay. Tweezers really got stuck on those. I'm gonna go in the other eye here and just do the same thing, put the glue on. And then I'm going to just blow on these a little bit. Okay, I could have angled this one up a little bit more, but that's okay. First kind of blow on this just so that as soon as I get it to my eye, it'll stick. Okay, and then I can just mess with the edges and make sure those are stuck down. Realizing I'm missing my favorite discount boba day, but that's okay. There will be other Tuesdays. It's also kind of random I'm going to this concert on a Tuesday, but the ticket prices were really good. And I don't know if it's because it's a Tuesday or what. Okay, you can see that these are not stuck to my eye here. I feel like I stuck this to my eyelashes or something. Hopefully this isn't dried down enough. I can still try to stick this to my eyelid, because I could tell these are just sticking to my lashes here. And then I just need to make it look less crazy. Just kind of bend these down so they look a little bit more natural here, less crazy. So make sure that inside corner is stuck down. I have like a mirror that's closer, and I'm not sure why I'm not using that one, but okay, these look pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'm decently happy with how these lashes look on. I just feel like the glues look a little bit wet still, so, but I don't think I need to go back and touch anything up. Like, I feel like it looks pretty good here. I just feel like I wish this one was up a little, like higher, but that's okay. That's just like the shape of my eyeball. Maybe I should have trimmed it down a little bit. Oh well, too late now. I ended up like chopping off my natural lashes if I try to trim anything right now. But okay, not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna keep this little eyelash case out so that that's ready when I'm ready to take these off tonight. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my more expensive lip primer that I hate paying this premium price for, but I'm gonna have a long night, so we're gonna use the more expensive one. This is the MAC Prep and Prime, and it's kind of just like, I don't know, it's kind of just like a glorified chapstick. Really. I'm gonna go in and do a lipstick here. Hopefully I have enough of this lipstick. This is the Lime Crime Sasha. Which is like a nice neutral, I feel like. I don't know where my more red one went. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna make sure my lips are covered and then try to make sure they look a little bit symmetrical. So I try to smile and just see what it looks like. Make sure they look more symmetrical. Okay, just a little bit more. And also making sure it doesn't look too crazy when my lips are just regular. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't think there's too much more touching up I can do there. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. I'm gonna bring this lipstick on the run with me. So, just fix my hair here. I'm gonna get like another necklace and put that on too. But let me show you guys the final look. I don't have the shoes on because I know the shoes are gonna hurt my feet a bit. So I'm waiting till the last minute to put those on. Also, because I still have to go pick up like pre-game drinks for myself. Because I made the mistake of leaving, I like bought these special seltzers for myself that like I know don't mess me up like too badly, and I like left them at my friend's house, and now they're all drank, and I'm like, my seltzers. But anyway, this is the final look, the finished look. Let me take you all to where the lighting's a little bit better here. I almost just dropped my whole phone. So this is, hopefully this stays in place here. Nope, okay. Do this way. Okay. Here is the final look. Let me see if I can get it so you guys can see the whole fit. But I have these like little mesh, these pants that have like little mesh on them, so pretty hyped. Then I'm gonna put on my boots. These pants are like a little bit big on me, or like, I don't know, I just wish they fit a little better. So they actually like go up to here, but I just folded it down a little bit with the zipper. I feel like this still looks like a cool, fun look. But yeah, this is the finished look. Nothing like too crazy because it is a Tuesday. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I wish I had a more like red like lipstick I could throw with this. I don't want to mess with this and like start throwing on other things that aren't gonna work. But yeah, that's the look. So thank you all for hanging out with me and doing my makeup for a Tuesday concert with me. Hopefully you all have a good rest of your Tuesday. Almost to Wednesday, almost to hump day. We're almost to the weekend again. But appreciate you all for hanging out. Appreciate my subs. Appreciate my followers. If you're not already following, make sure you follow. I do have a new little follow goal going, so maybe we can get like a fun stream coming up for you all soon. Appreciate you all for hanging out, and have a good rest of your Tuesday. Bye.